see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you hearing me? We're going to do a quick sound check here. We got the kids in front of us. They are getting their pictures taken here at Youth Nationals, and then we are going to get them sat down and talk about their hunt. Charles Martin says, sounds good. Brody Julian says, all good. It's been a great week here at Youth Nationals. Kids have all had a really good time. We've had a good time. And now we're going to sit down and get a little interview with the kids' point of views. We've got 12. It says quarterfinals, but it would be the semifinals. 12 dogs left. 12 kids double up. And they are getting ready to get their pictures taken right now. They are Patrick Burton with Cold Creek Preacher. These are also your cast matchups, by the way. And then Topper's Tipper, Josh Ashley, Guess Hard Knockin' Hank, Abby Drenen, and Horseshoes Just Oreo, TJ McCully Jr. That is your first cast. And that will be our lineup for the interviews, too. We're going to go through these kids in order. We will start, of course, with Patrick Burton, and they are getting their pictures taken to the left of me right now. Cast 2 is Neosha River Slim, Mallerie Bartel. Greers, here we go. Emma, Kyle, Ashley. Horseshoes, Marvelous, Marv, Ethan King. And Schooner River Pack, Fisher Ladner. Your third and final cast, Val's Wipeout, Delmar's Dumbass, Aubrey Drenen, Blue Collar, $1,000 Trip, Evan Ross, Camo's Dixie Chopper, Clayton Hawkins, and Outdoors, Coma's Wet Willie, Braxton Ballinger. So those are your semifinalists. Like I said, getting their picture taken now. We will get them sat down as soon as they get done. But, yeah, it has been a great PKC Youth National Championship. We got Brantley, Brandon Berry, and Yant down for a podcast today. That'll air on Tuesday. We'll be live here for the semifinal updates as well as the finals and all that stuff too. So it should be a great time. I see Patrick just got done with his picture. We're going to sit him down first. Have a seat, Patrick. Patrick Burton. How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're not very old. Have you ever cut your hair?
Yeah. It's been about 4 or 5 years.
I say it's been a while. Looks like. Patrick, you're hunting Cold Creek Preacher. What's Preacher like?
Do what?
What's Preacher like?
He's a very accurate coon dog. He's on a strike dog. You might not get 100 strike with him, but he's going to be accurate. When he comes to treat, he's going to have his coon. He's very independent. Wants to be by himself.
What night did you get in?
I got in last night.
You got in last night. So did you hunt all week coming up until last night?
Yeah.
So how did last night's cast early go?
Early, I scored 337.5. Dog struck for 100 out of the truck, got minus for battling. I struck Preacher in for 100. Another guy tried to strike my dog. We ended up having to split.
Yep.
But Preacher trailed all the way out. Same dog barking the whole time. Game got treed deep. Had a coon. I treed Preacher in. So he was holding his strike that was split and 125 on the tree. He had a coon, recut game. Game got treed deep again. The guy that I split strike with, he got treed. His tree got circled. And Preacher had his coon. I recut him. We was walking the game, and Preacher was 0.7. Treed him in. 25 strike, 125 tree.
Yep.
We walked all the way to game, and we was a mile, 0.33 from Preacher. Walked around, went back to him, and he had another coon.
So he had the coon. Was that a good feeling going into that coon in that early round?
Yeah, it was.
Did you have a pretty good idea that he had the coon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you felt good going to it. What about your late round?
Late round, I hunted with Rock, Queen, and Chuck.
Yep. You had a good cast then, Rock and Chuck. And
Rock.
Queen, all of them good dogs.
Rock struck for 100. Queen struck for 75. Chuck struck for 50, and I struck for 25. Queen treed, left her tree, took 125 minus, treed back in.
Yep.
Had circle points. We walked back a little ways, tightened up on Rock. He got treed in. We started to him. We stopped and started the 2 on him. 2 caught him. He took minus, and Preacher was a couple hundred yards away, maybe 300 yards. Came treed. and had his coon. Put me at 150 plus. Chuck was treed in deep. Started the 2 on Chuck after I walked my minute, and he took minus, and there was just a couple minutes left at that point.
That was pretty much it then.
Yep.
Well, good. How was your experience this week?
Oh, it's good.
Did you have a good time here at Youth
Yep.
Nationals? This ain't your first time here.
Yeah, it is.
Is it your
Yep.
first time here? I thought you were here last year. So, yeah, is this your last year in the
No,
you got another year left?
Yep,
Okay.
year.
Well, good. You're going to come back?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good luck to you tonight, Patrick.
Thanks,
I appreciate you sitting down with me. Congratulations, buddy. All right. Now we have Josh Ashley, Topper's Tipper. Where's Josh at? Is he outside? All right. We're going to get Josh Freiberger's on it. That's Patrick Burton with Cold Creek Preacher. He looks like the lead singer from Van Zant, but Josh Ashley, not no Tipper. How are you, buddy?
Good, you?
Good. How's Tipper look this week? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
What-
Treat coon every night.
Treat coon every night. What night did you get in?
Thursday.
Thursday night. So you had last night off. You think that's good for Tipper or bad?
Pretty good.
Yeah. The dog looks good after a little bit of short break.
Yeah.
Good. How did your early round cast go with Tipper the night you got in?
I can't remember, but I treated a couple of coons. One with 375 plus.
1 to 375 plus. Well, that's a pretty good score for down here in an hour.
Yeah.
What about your late round?
One with 225 plus. It came down to the end. Gunner was treed. The other boy was treed. Got in there. Gunner, the dog was not there, and that's how I won.
Yeah. So Gunner took some minus on
Yeah.
that tree, and Tipper had his coon there at the end. Was Tipper all by himself when he had it?
Yeah.
Well, good deal. What about, is this your first year at the Youth Nationals?
No.
How'd you do? Have you been
doubled
here
up
all
last
3
year.
years? I thought you doubled up last year.
Yep.
What dog was you hunting last year? Same dog?
No. Country bumpkin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You was hunting country bone. I think we drew you one night.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, when Jason was hunting Brandy.
Yep.
So what do you like about Tipper?
It's a good dog. Goes hunting, trees coons. Gets your mouth up pretty good.
Yeah, stays treed.
Yep.
Never have to worry about him once you pull the trigger on that tree call, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate you, Josh. Good luck, and
Thank you.
congratulations for making it this far.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Abby Drenen. Abby, come down here and have a seat. Abby is hunting hard knocking Hank.
Yes, sir.
How you like Hank?
I like him all right. Yeah.
You like him a lot better now that you've doubled up at Youth Nationals?
Yeah.
What night did you get in?
Wednesday.
You got in Wednesday night. So you just come down here first night,
Yep.
2 casts and done, had a
Mhm.
couple nights off. You think that's good or bad?
I mean, it was good. It was the only night I was going to make it down here. I couldn't
Oh,
come
good.
Thursday and Friday. So,
Well, Hank done pretty good for you then, sounds like. How'd your cast go that early round?
both rounds actually, we had the only coon that was treed.
Yeah. Well, that makes it pretty easy.
Yep.
Have you been hunting a long time?
Yeah. Ever since I was little, my
Yes.
dad's always hunting.
I figured that was the case. Have you been working hard trying to get ready for this hunt?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. What's that mean, kind of?
Well, I wasn't planning on hunting this dog, so
Yeah.
I'd only actually been in the woods with him one time before
Really?
Wednesday. Yeah.
So you just come down here like a professional handler, hunt with them
No.
one time and double up first night, and then here you are, right?
I guess so.
So what do you like about Hank?
I like that he's going to be alone. Like,
Yeah.
he's not going to be in there with another dog.
Yeah. Does that make it easier to
Yeah.
call, especially when you ain't hunting with him a
Yeah.
lot? And was this, so you said this was a last second type deal of you hunting Hank?
Yeah.
So what, did you have plans to hunt another dog or?
Yeah, I was going to hunt Delmer, and
Yeah.
then my sister decided that she wanted to come.
So the sister might be the boss in this deal, is
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
The youngest is always the favorite.
Well, I guarantee you Jace would tell you the same thing. So, all right. Congratulations, Abby. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
sitting down with me. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
TJ McCully Jr., have a seat, young man. TJ, what's it like just to win everywhere you go?
I don't know about that. I don't win everywhere I
Should
go.
we ask Bush what it's like?
Yeah.
TJ, you've been doing this quite a while. You got Oreo. When did you start hunting Oreo?
I'll be honest with you. I got Oreo Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I'd never hunted with her. I just I got a call from Spencer and he asked me, did I want to hunt her?
Yeah.
And I said, sure, I ain't got nothing else to do. My dog come up with Ehrlichia. So
Really?
I just had to find something to hunt.
Yeah. So Wednesday night was the first night you hunted Oreo?
Yes, sir.
You got in on Thursday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how'd your cast go Wednesday? Were you trying to learn Oreo Wednesday? You had a
Yeah.
pretty good idea,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I actually struck the wrong dog, and because mine was in that area and she barked a few times, and before the minute was up,
Mhm.
so I was like, I want to get a hunter strike, but then I struck the wrong dog, and
Well, that's pretty brave trying to get a hunter strike on a
and
dog
then-
you ain't never hunted
and
with.
then I learned her, and I was like, she sounds
Yeah.
different from a lot of the
Yeah.
other dogs.
Yeah. Well, Oreo's been around quite a while.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
done a lot of winning. That's a pretty good little dog. Was that something, when Spencer calls, it ain't like he's just handing you some
Right.
yard dog that he's just trying to get lucky with.
Yep.
That's a pretty good dog. So
Yep.
I assume he's pretty excited to come
Oh
down here to hunt.
yeah. I was excited to see what she could do and how she could compete.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Thursday night when you got in, how'd Oreo look?
She treed cones both rounds. Out the truck on the first round, got 100 strike and tree. They all blew up tree, and I got 50 on the tree. Recut, she blew in there 800 and come tree past Jake Reniger's Rose dog.
Yep.
And Rose was circle. We go in there, and Oreo's got the winning cone, and laid I strike for 100 and get treed. The 6 was working. Then it got down to like a minute left for the 6 to catch us, and Braxton's Joe dog struck in or opened back up in there.
Yep.
And then I treed Oreo, and we go in there, and she had a cone. And
Was you
I
feeling
won a
pretty
cone.
good walking in there?
Yeah, she's pretty good about having
Yeah.
her cones, is what I've seen. I found Farmer's cone, and he's beat me.
Yeah.
He's got 175 plus, and I'm like, yeah, I got to find this cone. And the judge squalled it out of den. Matter
Really?
of fact,
No
yep,
kidding.
caught a good break right
Yeah.
there. And
Well, having a coon. I mean, if it's a good track and dog runs in, especially this time of year, early in the year,
right,
and kittens are around, them
Mhm.
them coons will come out of them dens. So,
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't as much of a break as just Oreo doing a good job. Maybe.
yep. Wednesday night, I got beat by a kitten cone coming
Yeah.
out of den.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it happens. But what are you thinking? Down, you got a pretty tough cast tonight.
Yeah.
Have you hunted with any of these dogs? So you
Actually, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I've hunted with Tipper. Tipper's a pretty good dog. I haven't hunted with Hank or Preacher, so I know Tipper. Well, the time I hunted with him didn't say a lot on the ground, but had his coons and was by himself and looked pretty
Actually, I did hunt with Preacher Wednesday
good.
night.
Yeah,
And I've hunted with Josh, but I've never hunted with
Right.
the other dog.
all right. Well, good luck to you, TJ. I appreciate you
it,
sitting
Josh.
down with
yes,
me.
sir.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank
All right, you got to take pictures of cast 2, or are they already done?
No, we've got to take pictures.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and bring in cast 2, and I'll keep this going, and then.
Not here.
Oh, they're not here. Mallory's not here.
So we can start with Ashley.
Yeah, that'd be just fine. So Mallory, of course, she is attached to Gene Driggers, and they're going to be late because that's what Gene does. So we'll get started here with cast 2. We'll start with Kyle Ashley. Cast 2, like I said, Mallerie Bartel in the Ocean River Slim. Kyle Ashley, here we go, Emma. Marvelous Marv, Ethan King, and Schooner River Pack Fisher Ladner. You sit down, we've sat down and we've talked to some of the top handlers in the world, and we've talked to little kids, and a lot of times they're good enough you don't see the difference between any of them. Kyle Ashley, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. You?
Doing good. You are hunting. Here we go, Emma. She is a 17 model. Emma's got a little age on her.
Yes, she does.
Have you been hunting with her a lot?
Yeah, I've been hunting with her for a couple months now.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah.
Where'd you get her from?
Got her from Dan Greer.
Yeah,
Dan Greer and Vanover, they're partners on her.
I got you. What do you like about Emma?
I like you cut her loose. She ain't looking to go no dog. She's gonna do her own thing.
Yeah, and that's been a common theme with all the kids that have sat down here. And that's not just important in bigger hunts, but also youth hunts as well. Them dogs that are alone is make her easy to call, easy to, keep from making any mistakes with her. It does. What night did you get in with Emma?
I got in Thursday.
You got in Thursday. So how'd your cast go on Wednesday?
Wednesday night, I got in Wednesday too, but I got beat
You
late
got
on.
beat late Wednesday.
Wednesday night, I struck for 50, and then Two dogs piled up on a slick tree, and one dog treed on a dent tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Are you feeling pretty good when them two trees get
Yeah.
scored? Knowing Emma ain't at either
and
one
then
of them.
Emma, she's
Yep.
going through there. I
Yep.
told him, I said, if y'all mind stop for a second. And then she's 0.64, and I tree her, start walking that way, and we go over there, she's got a coon.
Yeah.
And then that gives me the cash win.
Right. And then what about your late round?
Late round, I got beat by 25.
Yeah.
I had a coon for 175, and the girl had a coon for 200.
So Emma treed coons both rounds,
Yep.
done what she was supposed to do. So you're probably feeling pretty good going
Yeah.
into Thursday. Tell me about your early round Thursday.
Thursday night, all the dogs, I got 25. They all came over here and started. They treed on a den tree. And then Emma, she was a mile behind us, and I treed her. And me and Spencer Brown, we walked to her because they treed their dogs. And we go over there, and she's got a coon, and that gives me the cash win.
Good deal. Good deal. What about your late round?
Late round, I struck for 50, and she treated den tree. Then I cut her off that. She treated coon for 150.
Yeah.
I was the only dog to make a tree.
So you treed coons all four rounds.
four
Dog
rounds.
looked good. Are you feeling good? Because, she hunted early, late Wednesday, early, late Thursday. You feel good having that night off, getting her rested up, and coming in here to the semifinals?
I do.
Good. What do you got? You got, of course, you got Mallerie. She's always tough. You got Marv, who is one of the top dogs in the country and has been for a while. And then you got Schooner River Pack. You got a tough cast.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it? Are you a little nervous? Or?
Dogs are just dogs.
Yeah, that is an absolute fact. All right, Kyle. I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay. Ethan King. Ethan, my man, have a seat. You ain't got nothing to say. Hunting Marvelous Marv. A dog. Did Marv win the World Hunt?
No, he got
He
second,
got second.
twice.
He got second twice. Didn't he get in at Super Stakes or something like that too? Or
I
a
don't
truck
know.
or something?
Yeah, he got in the top 16 of a truck hunt.
What about when Carl Weed won the Senior World Championship?
That
Was
was
that
Z.
with Marv or Z?
Z.
Yeah. All right. Well, either way, you've got how much? 62,000. So you got Marv. Does it feel like that maybe they've handed you the keys to a Ferrari and you just can't wreck it?
No, a wreck Ferrari. I'm trying to unwreck right now.
Well, when I hunted with Marv, good strike dog, a lot of times he would trail and come up with just one coon and beat you,
That's true.
which is hard to beat. That's hard to beat, especially in an hour. Is that what he's been kind of doing this
225.
week?
No, Wednesday night, I got beat, got leash locked, just whatever, bad luck. Thursday night, we cut loose. I was sitting in there about 900, struck for 100, treed for 125. Everybody else gets treed behind me, and a dog gets treed in the middle. 15 minutes into the cast, our hunt, we walked the hunt out. And luckily, caught a good break. Everybody circled up. And I
Yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
Went in the late round. Same thing, got struck right out of the truck. Got treed, took 200 circle out the truck, and they had a coon out the truck that really hurt me.
Yeah.
But we're all right here in the general direction. We get a cut back loose, strike opens up. I strike under a minute, take 100, and he gets through the under and gets under
Yeah.
cone.
Was you feeling pretty good when the strike opened back up?
Yeah. I knew I had to have it.
Yeah.
They'll treat about 7 minutes left in the cast.
So you got in on Thursday night. Now,
Yes, I
Marv
did.
always struck me as the kind of dog that liked to be hunted hard and needed hard hunting. Is that night off got you a little scared, or
I
you
don't
think
know.
it's good?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I was going to take him, but boss man said no. So
He said no. Oh, how long you been hunting with Marv?
I got him about a month ago.
Yeah. Have you been hunting him pretty hard there just
Yeah,
around
I've
your
been
house
hunting
and
him
getting him
hard.
ready?
Mhm.
Is this event, Youth Nationals, is this something you're trying to get ready for, or is it just another event that you try to keep them ready all the time, or are you especially geared for this?
It depends. You come down there from a terrain where I'm at, you got dogs that got to be a mile up in there, which like up here, you got dogs that can roll around in field edges,
Yeah.
but it ain't thick cones like up in Salem. So
Right.
just getting
right.
that dog to roll around, hunt
Yeah.
different territory and stuff.
They got the same terrain kind of, they still got the edges,
Just
they
that
got the
less
creek up, but
cones.
there's less coons to
And
do
then
it.
big bottoms and
Yeah.
stuff, dog can get bogged down in them
Yeah.
swamps.
Well, you've got Pack, Emma, Slim. What are you thinking about tonight? Are you feeling pretty good?
Shoot, go out there and give it all we can. And try. Get beat.
That's right. All right, Ethan. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Thanks, bud.
Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way. And turn that phone off next time you're down for an interview. Fisher Ladner,
Yes, sir.
have a seat, buddy.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling? You excited?
We'll see.
You nervous?
A little bit.
Little bit. Well, it's a big deal. You're here. You're getting interviewed. We've had the big supper. It's not like you're, at a little $35 hunt, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about Pack.
He's a dog that gets some of yours and get by himself.
Yeah. So he will cover around a little bit if he gets a dog treat on him.
Right
He's
off
on
the-
that track or something.
Right off
like
the bat, yeah.
that. Yeah. And that's
And he
not
don't
bad.
lose many points.
Yeah. That's not bad. We want them dogs, if they get struck out of the truck on a hot coon or something like there, to be on it, especially in an hour. So how what night did you get Pack in?
Friday night.
You got in Friday night. And did you hunt all week?
I did.
Did you win in the early rounds?
The first night.
So you hunted early, late Wednesday,
And then it got
early Thursday, and then early, late Friday.
Yep.
How's Pack feeling right now? Does
He's-
he look a little tired?
No, he don't usually get tired.
Don't bother him?
No.
So you're feeling, is he a kind of dog that maybe he's a little better if he gets to hunt every night?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? So tell me about getting in on Friday. You're knocking on the door. You knock on the door Wednesday and you lose early Thursday. Friday comes, you got to win. Are you feeling pretty good going into it?
I was just hoping for the best.
Yeah. Tell me how it went.
We got for 100 and 125 on a circle, and other dogs backed him. And then I had a circle tree. One dog was split. He had a circle truck for, I think, 75 and 125. And then they got in there about 200. And they made I got treated for 120. Well, I got treated for 75. The Sioux dog got treated for 125. And another dog got treated for like 50. And went in there and I was split treed about 50 yards. And
Did you know you split going in or
No, I
didn't know?
I didn't know. And I went in there and they was both circle, and then turned back loose. And the one dog put a stationary on him. We went back toward the same tree, and then he got minus, and I won with a more circle points than least minus.
What about your late round?
Late round, it was terrible. I got struck for 100 out of the bat, and they ran something I don't think they were supposed to, about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And one dog was in sudden death. One dog went to left-handed, that Braxton Wheels dog, and treed, and it left the tree. And so it was out of it. And then Will Sweetie dog got in there about 400. It treed. We got about, 150 yards. It barked to the right, and they got minus. And then I treated a circle and won.
Yeah. That was it. You got
Yeah.
was you nervous in sudden death, or
Oh,
was you by that time after an hour and a half, you're just like, good grief, something
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, me and Mr. Steve, we was talking all the time. It was just crazy.
Well, Steve had another cast like that at Nationals that went into sudden death. And
We think they was running a rabbit, but I don't know.
well, all right, Fisher. Congratulations.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for sitting down with me, and good luck the rest of the way. Mallerie. Not here? All right. Mallory's going to get her picture taken, and she's going to sit down for the interview. And that will finish up cast 2. And like I said, that is Schooner River Pack, Fisher Ladner, Marvelous Marv, Ethan King, Emma Kyle Ashley, and Slim Mallory. She is, that's a JR Wall dog. That is I'm also hunting a dog for JR right now. So, Nosh River Slim, that would, what you got? I think they got to take your picture first. And then, oh, no, we can do.
He's got 2 together.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Who do we got? Cast 3 starting?
Yeah, we got cast 3. We got Aubrey and Evan here. now.
Okay,
So-
well, go ahead and give me whichever one wants to come first. All right. Aubrey Drenen. What do you call your dog?
Delmer.
Delmer. What's his full name? Can't say it, can you? Aubrey, I got to read that name off every time you guys enter that poor dog.
Yeah.
Now, when did you get in?
I got in Friday night.
You got in Friday night. I think you beat my son Friday night. Did you not? Yes. I think you did. Tell me first of all, tell me about Delmer. What do you like about him?
He does not leave his trees,
Yeah.
and most of the time he escapes.
Well, that is 2 of the main things you're ever going to have in a competition dog. They got to stay treed under all circumstances, and they got to have their coons. And so what about the week coming in before Friday? Did Delmer look pretty good and just not catch any breaks, or what happened?
Well, Wednesday night,
Yeah.
we got
beat by 25.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we just got beat late. And then last night, on the early round, we had 3 coons of 475 plus.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then the
you had a
late
very
round-
good score early
The
last
late
night.
round, I was the only one that had a coon. I had a coon, and then the other dogs got minus.
Yep. Well, that is pretty good. And now Abby says that you took her dog. Is that the case?
No,
So now we're getting the other side of the story. So tell me what the real story is.
well, I went hunting with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
While my sister was out chasing boys.
Oh, there it comes. There's the real story. So you're the one that's putting in the work in, so you get the good dog.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? All right. Are you excited for tonight?
Yes,
Are you nervous?
a little.
A little bit. Well, I think Delmer's probably going to do you just fine, and I think you'll do just fine too. So thanks for sitting down with me. All right. Good luck the rest of the way. Evan, where's Evan go? Have a seat, Evan. Evan hunting Trip. When did you get your hands on Trip?
Last Monday.
I say it wasn't very long ago. Now, who owns Trip now?
Me and Mr. J. Tidwell.
Yep. Okay. And they just, because I remember it was probably 2 weeks ago, Wes put Trip up for sale.
That's right, yes, sir.
And then Jay bought him. You bought him.
Me and Mr. J.
Yep.
bought
Yep.
him.
So
That-
you guys
in
bought
about
him.
an hour.
How you like him?
I love him.
Yeah.
Went 3 times I've hunted him.
Yeah. Have you hunted with? Did you hunt with him before you guys
I
bought
hunted
him?
with him last year. He beat me the first night, and just got his truck 400. Got through the world, treed a coon,
Yeah.
and then I drew him on the semifinal round that Saturday night. He should have beat me that night, but he had a bad break, and I've been keeping up with it. I called Wes that Monday when we got back, asked if they would sell him. They wouldn't sell him, so
Yeah.
I've been keeping up with him. He's been winning. So.
Yeah. You've had your eye on Trip.
That's
since then.
right.
And I've liked that dog. And of course, Wes and JR and them, they're always going to have pretty good dogs. But I noticed Owen and Elijah were here, and I asked Elijah, I said, you're not in and Trip's in. Your dad sold you a good dog.
That's right. We caught a good break, but he's looked all right.
Yeah. Tell me, what night did you get in?
First night.
So you got in first night, doubled up.
Yes, sir.
Have you hunted Trip since, or have you
I
just let
haven't.
him rest these
He's
last
got
2
a
nights?
thorn in his toe, one of them locusts
Yeah.
or whatever they call it up there.
Got it all swelled up.
And he's got like an abscess, and I ain't been hunting him. That's why I've only took him hunting 3 times. I
Yeah.
ain't wanting to hurt his other leg,
Right.
hurt his ACL hopping. So but he seems to be fine now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart. I know that dog's got a big motor and stuff, but how did he look on Wednesday night?
Oh, he looked good.
Yeah. How'd the cast go?
Right out of the gate, Marv struck 400,
Of
and
course.
I got struck for 75. Marv made a circle. Those other dogs got in there and treed together, and Trip got, I don't know, about 900 yards the other way from him. We walked in there. He had a coon, and then I was on leash lock the rest of the night.
Yeah. What about
And-
your late round?
I got him struck 400. He blew in there about half a mile, made the only tree. It was a tree on. It was a willow and all these vines going together. We didn't even shine it because it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't
it was
matter.
a circle. So we just said, "Let's go."
Now, how old is, let's say, Trip's a
He
20
just-
model?
He just turned 4.
Yeah, so he just turned 4. Does that say 48,001?
It does. He
Yeah.
won that since this hunt last year.
Yeah, no, because they had this is the hunt where they kind of broke him out. It was
That's
right here
right.
last year.
He didn't get hunted till he was 2 years old.
Yes. No. So, yeah, you guys look like you're well on your way.
That's right.
Is Trip the kind of dog you think you're going to keep your hands on for quite a while?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
ain't gonna leave.
You're happy to
And
get
he
him.
ain't got a lot of miles. That's another thing
No.
I like about
Yeah.
him.
Agreed.
He's the best I've been with in 3 years.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Yes,
Good luck
sir.
the rest of the way. All right, Miss Mallerie. You ever get tired of Gene being late?
Yeah, all the time.
Mallerie, you were hunting Neosha River Slim, and I assume, since that's a J.R. Wall dog, you guys haven't had him for a crazy long time, have you?
About 3 days.
Yeah. I said, I didn't think you'd had that dog
Not
very
long
long.
at all.
What do you like about Slim?
Well, he's good about having his coons. He's just a coonter. I mean, that's
Yeah.
he doesn't have a big mouth, but I mean, I don't really know because I took him the other night on early round and he went 0.68 and we were in a pretty hilly
Mhm.
area and I heard him every breath.
Yeah.
But he was like pretty faint, obviously.
Yeah.
But then the other night when we were at my house, he was like 600 yards and I couldn't hear him at all.
Yeah.
So I have no clue. But in this area, he's pretty good at here.
Well, I mean, at 0.68, does he kind of hunt around you, or is he that blow through the world
Wherever
type
the
dog?
kids
Or,
are.
yeah, just goes wherever far he
Yeah.
needs to. Well, you guys got in. You got in first night, right?
Yes, sir.
So how'd your cast go?
So early round, I struck for 100 and the Buffy dog treed, and it was a circle. And then my dog went from like 400 yards and he blew out of the country. And we
Yeah.
kind of followed him around, but he was still like way out there. And we got to Bo Kelly's dog. She had a coon. And if I had a coon, then I won, but I couldn't get him treed in. And I stepped 5 feet forward in front of the whole cast, and I heard him every single breath.
Really?
I walked to him, and he had a coon, and I won. I just got lucky.
Did you feel pretty good going to
Oh,
that tree
yeah.
thinking you had a coon?
Yeah. He had covered a lot of ground. I was like, if he doesn't have a coon, then he's no good.
It
But
isn't
he
very
had-
often they go. I've seen some, but it isn't very often they go that far all by themselves and not have a coon.
Yeah.
What about your late round?
Okay. So we had a little problem because my collar was not working.
Mhm.
And this other dog, I had struck for 100 again. This other dog had sounded just like him. And I didn't realize that until we turned loose the second time. And that's when I realized my collar wasn't working.
Yeah.
And they were in the exact same spot. So I struck for 100. He went and got treed, and they all got treed on the. There wasn't the same tree, but they all went up into
Yeah.
the same tree. So it was circle. We cut him loose again. I struck for 50. It was a 3-dog cast. And then they went and they trailed a long time. And then he got treed, and another boy treed his dog. And then I treed my dog. His dog moved, and mine was the only one chopping. And he had a coon, but we could only see it through the thermal, so I
I
got
got you.
circled. But I won that cast. So yeah, I just got lucky both times.
Well, it sounds to me like it wasn't luck. Sounds like old Slim done what he was supposed to do.
He's a good dog. I love him.
So what about tonight? Are you excited?
I'm nervous,
Are
but
you
I'm
nervous?
excited.
And that's a good nervous, though.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, though.
Well, you got a tough cast. You got Kyle Ashley, Ethan King, Fisher Ladner. I mean, these boys have been doing this for quite a while, too.
Yeah.
But, Mallory, it ain't like you haven't won nothing either. Maybe they're scared of you. Have you ever thought of that?
No, I doubt it.
Well, all right. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Mallory. You've done a very good job. Thank you for sitting down with me. All right. That is Mallerie Bartel. Of course, she is hunting Slim. We have Clayton. Clayton, have a seat, buddy. I love that hat and shirt. Look at that. All Joy decked out. From down there in southern Illinois, you're right around in Joy Country, aren't you? You guys
Yeah,
don't
they
live too
live-
far from the office, do you?
Yeah, they used to live across town from us.
Yeah,
that's right where
that's
it
what
is.
I thought.
Yep.
And you were hunting Dixie Chopper, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're hunting Dixie.
Yes.
What do you like about Dixie? Now, Dixie's a young dog, but she's done a lot of winning these last few months.
Yeah. Well, she always just goes the opposite way of the other dogs.
Yeah.
One dog, them dogs will go right, she'll go left.
Yeah.
About 800 or so.
That makes it easier on you. You kind of know what direction she is, and you ain't
Yeah,
got to
it's a
listen
lot
to dogs
easier
in a
to-
crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what else is she good at? She's good about having her coons, too, I assume.
Yeah. I don't remember her tree and slick at all, really.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, you guys got in first night, right? Wednesday
Yep,
night?
Yep, Wednesday.
Oh, how'd your cast go? Do you remember?
And I got struck in for 50 on my first. Got treed first off to the left. And then we cut loose again. I got struck back in. Then the other dogs treed off to the right.
Mm-hmm.
We walked in there, and I didn't get treed again, but they got circled.
Yep. So you had
Yeah.
the only coon in that cast on
Yes,
Wednesday night.
yes.
What about your late round?
They turned loose dogs. They were trailing it real good. But we got there and it ended up being a possum. So strike got back open. I got struck in for 100, and I treed across the cornfield off, and then had a coon. So
You got
them dogs treed again.
yeah, and so that got you in. You
Yep.
got in Wednesday night.
Yep.
Were you excited to get in first night, or did you want to hunt all week?
I decided to get
You
in.
was just happy to get in, wasn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Well, you've got some pretty tough dogs. You got Aubrey Drenen. You got Evan Ross, who we just talked to, hunting a dog that's won, what did I say? You got $48,000 already. You've got Braxton Ballinger hunting a really good dog. Are you a little nervous hunting against these guys?
A little bit, but
A little bit.
I don't try and think about how good they are, how whatever about them. I just try and hunt.
That is the absolute best attitude you can come into one with. So you feeling pretty good. Choppers or Dixie's feeling pretty good, I assume.
Yeah.
What do you You got any predictions? Think you got any idea what she's going to do?
I don't know really.
I
just go with it.
You're just
see
going to
what
play it by
happens.
ear?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
for sitting down with me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Braxton, have a seat. Wet Willie's won almost $30,000. Over $30,000 now.
Well, he's just there at it.
Huh?
He's just there at it. Dang.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you like about him?
Way he hunts. He's just my style of dog. Loud mouth. You can hear him a long
Yeah.
way. Gets by itself.
Yeah. And he's out of
Coma.
JR. Oh, he's out of Coma.
He's at Coma,
Okay,
and
I
his
thought he might have been a
mama
Willie dog.
is womb sisters to Rifle Willie.
I got you. So he's bred to have a good mouth.
Yeah.
A real good mouth. Got a good locate and everything,
Yeah,
too.
he's got good locate.
Yeah.
He ain't a real hard tree dog, but he treed pretty
Yeah.
hard.
What night did you get in?
Last night.
Last night? Did you
Yeah.
hunt all week? You did?
Yeah, I
didn't you?
hunted all week.
Yeah. What about, did he hunt and win any early rounds coming into last night?
No, he didn't win any early rounds. I should have won a couple of them. The first night, the first tree, I couldn't get him coon to look.
Yeah.
And if I'd have got the coon to look, I'd have won. I'd treed 2 coons.
Yeah.
And then second night, he just blew through the country. Treed
Yeah.
with a coon. Nobody else treated a coon.
But he's probably, our cast and stuff. Dog's probably still pretty fresh even after hunting all 3 nights. Or do
Well,
you
he's
think
actually a
really-
little better that he's wore down after
Yeah.
hunting all this. He ain't going to blow through the country.
Yeah, that keeps him in pocket.
Yeah.
Tree coons as he comes to him instead of just trying to roll
Yeah,
out.
well, he blew through the first 2 nights. Or I know the second night he rolled out of there. And last night in the late round he hunted close.
Yeah. Yeah.
He treed coons close. And
How'd your early round go last night?
it went good. I struck for 75, treed for 125. He had a kitten coon
Yeah.
out there in some sloughs and stuff, so he did pretty good.
Yeah. What about your late round?
Went in there, struck first, and should have treed first. But that was just he wasn't treed. I didn't feel like treating. I should have treated him, and I wound up getting 50 on it. And it was his tree.
Yeah.
He's just an older dog. Just takes a little longer to get treed.
Yeah.
But no, he treated there, had a coon, caught him back loose, got a 100 strike again, and he had a coon, won by a quarter.
I say he is. He's a 17 model, so the dog does got some age to him, but the age hasn't slowed down
Nah.
how he hunts or nothing like that.
His mouth just not as loud. It's still loud,
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
just can't hear him as long.
Yeah. I say it's about that 7-8-year-old mark where that mouth kind of falls
Yeah.
off, it seems like. But late round, you get in, feeling pretty good.
Yeah, he's looked good.
Yeah. What about, have you hunted with any of the other dogs you drawn?
I've hunted with the trip dog actually on the way up here. I
Yeah.
stopped. Me and Evan stayed in the house up here, and we stopped me and him hunted on some land around his house. Both dogs look good.
Yeah.
You just never know what's gonna happen.
You guys are staying together this
Yeah.
week? Has there been any little trash talk or anything
Me
like
and
that
Evan-
coming into this?
Me and Evan don't trash talk. We just 2 buddies coon hunting.
Yeah, well, you're better than my friends because I guarantee you we'd never shut up about it. But no, good luck. Congratulations.
Yep.
I appreciate you sitting down with me,
Yeah.
Braxton. And yeah, hope you and Willie do well
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
All right. Thank you,
All
buddy. All right. That's all of them. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Those are your 12 semifinalists of the PKC 2024 Youth National Championship. Here's what we're going to do. We have backup judges on every cast tonight in the semifinals. They will be texting me updates live from right here. I'm guessing that will probably start a little after 9 o'clock, Chris. Chris, come over here and have a seat. Come on. Everybody watching needs to sit down and thank this guy right here because Chris Freiberger has been down here working his tail off, not only here, but at the Trader Youth Hunt, Missouri State Championship, all that stuff. Aren't you glad you're making these big bucks being the youth director for
Oh
PKC?
man, you wouldn't believe how good this pays. No, seeing these kids walk out of here with a smile on their face is better than any salary you
Yeah.
could ever pull.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. And, doesn't get any better than this, honestly.
It's
I mean,
been a heck of a week this
It
week.
has.
Numbers have been good. We've had 0 issues with judges, parents, guides. I mean,
great weather.
yeah, weather's been pretty good. A little warm, but it's been cooling down pretty good at night. All that stuff. And so, we got one more night and this thing is wrapped.
It is a wrap.
There's two of the best feelings going into these hunts are getting here and leaving.
Absolutely. Yep. We work all year to put this thing together, and it seems like it's gone in a flash. So,
Yep.
I will say I am ready to go home. It's been a long 4 days. Been here since Wednesday morning. So, yes, I am ready to go home and go back to work and relax a little bit.
It's
So,
pretty bad when we got to go back to our jobs
that's
to
right.
relax.
That's
right? Well, Chris, we're gonna. What do you think? 9:15 tonight?
Yeah,
probably?
I'm thinking 9:30 at the latest. We should be able to get these. They're not going very far as I know. We should be able to get them in the woods and get some reports pretty quick by 9:30 or so, I think.
So, yeah, what we'll do is we will start the live stream at 9:15 where everybody can join and get ready to watch, and then we'll actually go live about 9:30, folks. I think that'd be probably pretty good. And so, yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for your semifinal updates. And then, of course, we will be live from the woods for the finals. So, thanks to Chris Freiberger. Thanks to PKC for all they're doing here and for this Youth National Championship. Guides, judges, Yant, everybody. We can't thank them enough. And we thank you guys for watching.